Hello and welcome or welcome back. Today we're just going to be playing some more Killing Floor 1 and just talking about stuff. So, yeah, I'll just stop rambling and we'll get right into it. Nice. This one's called Cave or something. Thank y'all for chilling, by the way, as always. It's kind of loud. Feels like there should be like a waterfall like right here, right? Like there'd be water. Like, is that... Where the hell is like they're slapping water? Is there a waterfall around here? Or is there like a sound with no source type thing? This is a nice looking map though. Hardcore level raised. Okay, what did I do? I didn't do anything. Am I that cracked right now? Just running? Checking out the map? What's that? Dun, 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 dun. Damn, they're like, whoa. Oh, I was hoping that would have physics. We've got that, what is it? It's Monday. Shit. No, my balls haven't dropped, guys. I promise. What is it? Okay, they're all in front of me. Couple of days. It's Monday. Killing Floor 3 is on Thursday. I was really hoping this would have physics. Like in, I don't know, does Metro have the physics with their spider webs? Does it slow you down? I can't remember. It's been a minute. I love those games, though. I feel like there should... I feel like with the sound that's... with the sound... That there should be like a little like waterfall type thing going into the water here, you know? I don't know. You hear that? I don't know. Maybe I'm too hung up on that. I think I am just too hung up on that. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of was just a little busy this weekend getting cleaning and a bunch of stuff done and didn't really have a chance to... I was planning on watching a movie or something for today because I've been talking about Killing Floor 3 so much. And I know I'm going to, like, talk about it, probably Killing Floor 2's video. I don't know. So I know I'm going to talk about it again before the release. So, I don't know. I kind of have an idea of splitting it up a little bit. Just give me a minute. If you're a regular viewer, you know me. It's just, what can I talk about for a couple of rounds? There's that combo, the knife shotgun. Oh no. That was good. I lost a fair amount of health though. Oh, are you kidding me? Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I've been wanting to get back into, watching my like horror franchises and stuff like that. I don't know. Oh, what the fuck, bastard. Oh man. So that's what I've been thinking about lately. I was just like, I don't know which one I want to watch. I kind of want to watch fucking Hellraiser. I don't know why. That's one that I never normally want to watch like first, you know? Yeah, that's like normally one that I'll watch like after I watch like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something. How did I miss that? Yeah, I'll hop back. I was just, you know, what other franchise? I've always loved like Hellraiser and stuff like that. It was never, when I was like younger, it wasn't really my favorite. I think I get it. I just get it more now that I'm older. Thought there were invisible ones. Yeah, see, damn. I thought I heard something. Feel like it's kind of inconsistent with these mods. I don't know. Oh, I tried hitting his hot spot. Yeah, I don't know. That's usually one that I'll watch like after Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Friday the 13th or something like that. But it's just like, man, I don't know. I've been wanting to watch it. Been wanting to watch that one. That and like, oh man, Puppet Master. I haven't watched that one in a couple of years. That was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. Didn't it? Anyway, yeah, no, like Puppet Master, that's one that I haven't watched that in a couple of years, and that's got to be one of my favorite ones. There was like a few years back before I started doing YouTube, I like watched all those newer ones because I watched like I remember seeing like the first, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them, but then when they got into like the modern era, I kind of just didn't see any of them. You know, the whole like, World War II Nazi stuff. You know, like there's a lot of that like in there for the newer shit. Well, I mean, it's like more of like an upright. I don't know. Well, I'll cover the movies probably. Yeah, like you know me, I like covering horror and all that stuff. And even if I covered it last year, I'll probably talk about it again this year. More people, right? We got more people in the channel. Not everybody watches old shit. Not everybody wants to watch the old shit. It's not the same, really. You know, you kind of evolve. You kind of learn what more to do, what more not to do, what's your thing. You know, I remember people saying, find your voice, stuff like that. Like, before, it's just like, it's cringe, but it's kind of true. But, yeah, like, oh, shit. Yeah. Puppet Master was just one that I grew up with that, like, scared the ever-living shit out of me. Like, what was it? There was a couple other franchises with, like, the killer toys and stuff like that. Can't really remember the name off the top of my head. I know it was, like, Demon Dolls or whatever. I can't really remember. But, because I wasn't really into that genre too much. Like, Puppet Master and Chucky were, like, kind of like the movies that I watched, really. I've seen them all. It's been a minute. But anyway, like, yeah, that one was just so unnerving when I was a kid. I don't know. The first, like, 2 movies, I think. I just went in a huge circle. I think it was, like, the first 2 movies. You know, my cousins, my brother, everybody would just screw with me. Even my parents. Like, they weren't exempt from that either. Damn it, I thought... Just a bad aim. Haven't played games all weekend. I was pretty busy. Ah, you bastard. But yeah, I'll probably, I'm gonna try and maybe get back into that, watching some franchises and talking about them and all that, like I did. Ooh. Oh man, you just came out of nowhere. Fuck off. Woohoo. Haha. Damn, they just they really don't have much health going on. Aw. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, for some reason it was, that what the fuck? Puppet Master was the one that screwed with me the most as a kid. But then I would turn around and watch like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street like they were nothing. Texas Chainsaw Massacre like it was nothing. Even though that's like so grounded. Like that's probably the scariest overall movie. Like when you think about it, you know how like, let's get through this. Kill these last few. Yeah.
That's some good stuff I sold you.
Your chainsaw massacre time.
Oh no! I may have made a mistake. No, okay. That was I thought that if one of them big guys were gonna stay alive, I might have fucked up. But anyway, yeah, you remember how like I said, in my opinion, the most like horrifying type of zombie apocalypse would be the Return of the Living Dead, because like there's no way to kill them other than burning them, and then when you burn them, you just spread the infection or plague or whatever the fuck it is anyway. So like, yeah, that's pretty. And then they're also sentient. Yeah, you can't take out their head. They're sentient. damn it. And yeah, they're kind of just like unstoppable in a lot of ways. Well, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is... Oh, God. Is like the scariest like horror out of those original slashers for like the same reason. It's grounded. I mean, other than like Michael Myers, right? Because Michael Myers, like Halloween, that's pretty grounded too until like the later movies when they're like, oh, he's a fucking, what is it? Like a Nordic curse or some shit, some stupid shit. It's like, stop trying to explain things that don't need to be explained. He's just a psycho that is like, what the hell is going on? What up, bro? Look at this guy. Ha ha ha. Ooh, yeah, and then I got, like, obviously I got all of, how come that didn't trigger his thingy? Like George Romero's Dead movies, I'll watch all those. I got all those on DVD. I even got the, special edition of Dawn, where it has, like, 3 different versions of the movie, I think. Like the European release, the theatrical release, and then I think it's a director's cut probably. I know that the biggest difference between them are, I think, the soundtrack with the European and the theatrical and the American theatrical. I think the soundtrack is different. I can't really remember though. There's not really that many differences. I know that. It's from what I remember, there's not really that many differences. I think it's pretty much just, pretty much just the soundtrack. But yeah, no, I'm like, and then me and a buddy in the Discord were talking about like the zombie movies, you know, ZOMBI, which is pretty much supposed to be a sequel to Dawn. I think it was a sequel to Dawn of the Dead. I think so. I can't remember. It's supposed to be sequel. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's Fulci, and I think Romero was involved with the first zombie movie. I don't know. Like I say, I usually record these kind of in the morning. Brain hasn't had a real chance to catch up yet. I don't think. I should probably change that up, but don't really have a ass load of time like that. But yeah, no, those are good movies. And then what is it? The Dario Argento trilogy with Suspiria. Damn it, I can't remember the name of the other two movies. But probably watch those. Those are good. I don't know. I like the old like Fulci movies and Dario Argento and all those like classic horror. Classic horror that's like, sometimes the shit don't make sense, but it does make sense. I don't know. It's weird. If you watch, if you hold on. Yeah, those movies are really good too. It's just like they aren't really crazy known. I love them though. There's a couple that just escape. Escape me the names of them for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, but there's a few that I'll probably, cover that not, maybe some of you haven't heard of, but it'll open up your eyes a little bit, or open up your, broaden your horizons. There you go. Because sometimes the old horror movies, yeah, they're a little crunchy, like sometimes they're a little cheap and whatever, but that adds to the charm of it, Like if you could tell a compelling story with $1,000 budget and gross people out, or whatever, whatever the case may be, then, yeah, I mean, that takes a lot of talent. It's just like, I don't know, you don't need, like, a lot of people think that you need $1 billion budget to make a good movie, and that's, like, so sad how people think that. Ooh. Did he just double shoot me? Or, I thought there were 2 husks. He just double shot me. What an asshole. That's kind of broken. Ha 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 ha. Maybe it was a double shot. Or maybe it was 2 different, but... Wow, wow. Oh. I just saw a little dude crawling. The last second. Where do I gotta go? Damn it, of course it's Sirens. Yeah, we'll see. I know that Killing Floor 3 comes out this week. I'm probably going to be making a lot of videos with that. Yeah, so I don't know. I know I'm going to be playing that and doing the same thing. So I don't know. Subscribe. Join the Discord. We can talk about stuff. We talk about horror movies and all that other shit. I want to get to the Terrorizer movies again. I did the first two. I haven't seen the third one yet. For some reason, they're still charging to fucking watch that shit. That's bullshit. It should be free on Amazon or whatever the hell. I don't know, but for some reason, it's still like whatever. I hate renting the movies. It's like $10 to rent. Fuck that. Has nothing to do with anything other than fuck you. That's a lot. That's too much for a rental. Aha. Hold on. We'll take. No, you asshole. Got your ass, bitch. Fuck you. Well, if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. I don't know, what horror franchises do you come back to, every so often? I'll usually, like, once a year, once every other year, maybe I'll hit up a bunch of them. I don't know. Yeah. Stick around. I'll talk about every single one of them. But I don't know. Yeah, I'll stop ranting and rambling and let you get on with your day or night. If you would just please consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very, very much. Thank you so much for hanging out. It really does mean the world to me. You have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one.